guys, so today we're playing a game called Worthy Lover. It's a game where we've been kidnapped and getting interrogated. There is a disclaimer slash warning. This game involves strong language, unsettling themes, kidnapping, needles, chloroform, knives, and the player's death. It is intended for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised. So, here we go. Your head felt heavy as you tried to open your eyes, realizing that you had a pounding headache and your limbs were restrained. You let out a groan and heard someone clear their throat. I see you're awake. You flinch, not being able to see in the dark room was making you nervous. Where am I? What's going on? You couldn't remember anything. Nice to finally meet you. I've learned so much about you. What? Oh, before we begin, while I'm well aware of your legal information, what would you like me to call you? The usual. Lovely to finally meet you, Callie. You heard a small click as a faint light flickered on above you. As your vision adjusted, you saw a man, tall, well over 6 feet. He was shrouded in darkness, so all you could see of his face was his mouth and the glint of his eyes. Your stomach dropped. You had no clue what you were going to do, but you shifted in your restraints, feeling the tautness against your skin. I have a few questions for you. You stare at him and almost scoffed, as if I have a fucking choice in answering. What do you want? I don't think you're in the position to be asking me things in that tone of voice, little one. Where do you get off calling me little one? I just told you to watch your tone, kid. Fuck you. I'm old enough to be your dad. I don't think you want that sweet thing. You grew nauseous from the way he so quickly flipped his demeanor. Anyway, it's question time. I hope you answer well. This is to determine your worth as a lover. For who? You? He looked at you a moment before grinning. Absolutely not. You're a little too young for my tastes. However, I am flattered. Speaking of tastes and partners, that will be my first question for you. What is your type? I'm going Yandere, because, it's me. Oh, that's wonderful, Callie. I couldn't be happier. You might just be perfect for him. You see, it's very important for me to have your answers. I need to know these things to be helpful. You're being helpful by kidnapping me. Yes, he might not realize it. I'm being helpful, but he will, especially if I deem you unfit. Though he may try to kill me first. He let out a low chuckle at this, and for a moment it sounded familiar. Very faintly familiar. He watched you carefully and you debated asking another question. Who did you kidnap me for? Why would I tell you that? You would dislike that person immediately, wouldn't you? I can't believe you'd want their efforts to go to waste. That's disgusting behavior from you. Well, don't I fucking deserve to know what kind of monster asked you to kidnap me? Did you not listen to me earlier, little one? He doesn't fucking know I'm doing this. I'm doing it because I need to vet you. Idiot. A stupid person gets stupid questions. What is your least favorite profession for a partner? Anything where you're gone for long periods of time. Well, aren't those jobs important? Yeah, but a partner should be able to spend time with me. Needy, aren't you? You roll your eyes. Sure, whatever. The sarcasm drips from your voice as he chuckled. You're amusing. A shiver ran through your body, and you realized just how cold the room was. You looked around nervously, the faint light not letting you see anything. Tss. He snapped at you, making your gaze go to him again. There are those pretty eyes. You felt viscerally uncomfortable with the way he said that. Your entire being screams that you move. Bear with me for a moment. Did you know that I'm a terrible father? I have never once spoken to my son. I doubt he even knows what I look like, unless Susan told him. All I know about him is what his name is, and I watched him from afar. I won't even say hello. That's his decision. If he wants to find me, he can. So, for your third question, how do you feel about children? I like to have one or two. I can understand that. Why'd you ask me about kids if you're not a good father yourself? That's a question for you to figure out on your own. This reminds me that my son might hold a grudge against me for never being in his life. Do you hold grudges? Sometimes. That's a valid line of thought. I can understand holding some grudges and forgiving others. I wonder if you'll ever forgive me. Probably not. I guess I should expect that. If him loving you says anything about his own reaction, I'm glad I'll be prepared. I do hope he forgives me one day. It'd be irritating to have him yell at me, though the idea of pissing him off is lovely in itself. Oh, do you enjoy dad jokes? You groan in disgust. Was your captor really about to make some stupid, corny dad jokes right now? What did the evil chicken lay? You stare at him blankly. A deviled egg. Ooh, that was bad. What the fuck is this guy on? For someone who says they're oh so old, you don't look or act it. How flattering of you, little one, actually. I'm 47, but I doubt you can see the gray hairs from where you're seated. You've amused my son a bit, and he seems to find happiness in you. What does that even mean? I think you're, 3 out of 10, I suppose. What do you mean I've amused your son? Poor thing is infatuated with you, a mere 3. Anyways, what makes you happiest? My family. He didn't say anything, just got this lovesick look on his face. It made you nauseous. Anyway, we're almost done. One last question, little one, then I might let you free. You let out a trembling breath. Your heart was racing as you tried to mentally prepare for the final question. I must know. What do you want your last name to be? Don't ask. Just roll. We're just gonna roll with it. Yeah. Nope, I must have spelled it wrong. You watch him warily, unsure of why he asked you that. Do I attempt to ask why? Just curious, little one. Who even are you? Finally a question I'm glad to answer, sweet thing. My name is Silas. Silas Galverson. Done. Ah, see, I told you I spelled it wrong. I had a feeling. Before you could respond, he covers your mouth with a rag. Your eyes widen in horror as you smelt the sweet floral scent of chloroform. Your body slowly slipped into unconscious before void of sleep. You woke up in the soft comforts of your bed. Your pillow was fluffed and your blankets nicely tucked in around you. Tears filled your eyes as you realized you were home. You survived. Good ending. That's it. We just got ending 2 of 3. Good ending. Each game is restart your universe, so some things might not make sense unless you've played or know that game. I do have this game on my to play list, so I'm going to see what the rest of this is about. But anyway, thank you for playing. Alright, so that's that. I hope you enjoyed this little short game. As always, link is in the description, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.